Hi, I'm Rose from Scolicare, and today we're exploring a question that comes up often for families dealing with scoliosis. Is scoliosis genetic? When one child or family member is diagnosed, it's completely natural to wonder whether others might be at risk. Many parents worry that scoliosis might be passed down predictably from one generation to the next. The truth is that genetics do play a role, but they aren't always the whole story. Scoliosis does tend to run in families, yet it isn't inherited in the same straightforward way as traits like eye color. Scoliosis develops through a combination of genetic tendencies and environmental influences that interact, particularly during growth. Research shows that genetics contribute to certain forms of scoliosis, especially adolescent idiopathic scoliosis. This means that some inherited traits may increase a person's likelihood of developing a curve, although research continues to evolve in this area. There is no known single scoliosis gene. Instead, many small genetic variations appear to work together with growth patterns and biomechanical factors impacting the risk of scoliosis. This explains why one child in a family may develop scoliosis while another child does not, despite sharing similar genetic makeup. So genetics can increase susceptibility, but they don't guarantee whether the scoliosis will appear, how severe it may become, or how the curve will behave over time. Having a parent or sibling or a close relative with scoliosis does increase the likelihood of developing a curve. However, the majority of scoliosis cases still occur in people with no known family history at all. This is why screening is very important for every child, not just those with a genetic link. In families where scoliosis is already present, clinicians may recommend posture checks during key growth years, more regular follow-ups during growth spurts, and assessment if any asymmetries or uneven shoulders or hips or other postural variations begin to appear. Early identification allows clinicians to provide timely advice, and it helps families understand the most appropriate next steps. Genetics alone can't explain why scoliosis shows up in some people and not others. Rapid growth during puberty is also a major factor influencing curve progression. Differences in muscle or ligament balance may also have an impact on how the curve develops or behaves. Posture and daily activities do not cause scoliosis, but they can influence comfort levels and how visible the curve appears. Hormonal, biomechanical, and developmental factors are also being studied. The combination of influences shows us that scoliosis is a multifactorial condition shaped by a blend of biology, timing, and individual growth patterns. While we can't change genetics, we can influence what happens next. Early recognition is the most powerful tool families have. When the scoliosis is identified early, there's a greater opportunity to guide the spine, monitor changes, and choose appropriate care as needed. Parents can stay aware of early signs, such as uneven shoulders or hips, and encourage a balanced daily movement and schedule a routine of assessments with a scoliosis-trained clinician, particularly during rapid growth years. Awareness doesn't prevent scoliosis, but it ensures that if a curve does begin to develop, it's detected at a stage when non-surgical treatment has the greatest potential impact. If scoliosis is part of your family history, it's wise to begin routine checks as your child enters puberty, typically around the age of 9 or 10 for girls or 11 or 12 for boys. A clinician experienced in scoliosis care can determine whether further monitoring, imaging, or follow-up is necessary. Early evaluation provides reassurance, clarity, and a proactive approach during the years where the curve is most likely to develop or progress. At Scolicare, we can offer you a detailed assessment, 3D analysis, and a personalized guided plan to help families better understand their scoliosis risk and provide non-surgical treatment options. Our focus is on clear information, early awareness, and evidence-informed care, so you feel supported and confident through your treatment plan. Thanks for joining me here today.